I know I'm a little far away, but I thought for today what we would do is, I've seen a lot of these videos on YouTube called unboxing, where they like get these boxes from eBay or whatever, and they sit there and they unbox them, see what's in them. Or you have other people getting all these big boxes from Wish. I thought I would do a boxing video where I'm going to be putting stuff in the box, not taking it out. Because, well, I had a problem a while back, a few years ago, before I got on my right medication, of total spontaneous buying. I saw it, I buy it. I mean, that's where all this furniture and everything came from. And most of it is stuff, a lot of it is stuff I've never used. Some of it is gently used. And you're going to be surprised at how much of it are toys. I had a little problem with that at the same time. So, I thought, now that the Goodwills and other secondhand stores are opening up, I thought it would be good to donate some of my stuff to the local Goodwill, because, you know, people are not, you know, with no money right now because people have lost their jobs and they're just now getting back to work or whatever. Kids have been home a long time, and I thought that they could use these to keep their kids busy for a little while longer, and, you know, at an affordable price. So now that's not going. My bead thing isn't going either, but I do have other things that I'm taking. I have multiple crayons. These are actually, I'm gonna even let them have my Hello Kitty box. Oil pastels. Those are going to be going. I already have a picture in here with glasses for summer. And this is going to go. It's, you put stuff on it and paint. I tried it, didn't like it. So, yeah, I did. I had a real hard time. I guess you could say I felt like I was manic, to be honest. No. No, I think there's a couple in here that are not mine. But they are. And I haven't looked at them or anything for a long time. Oh. We got crayons. One package I'll keep. Put that in there. But they can have the pouch. I considered it, when I look back, I was manic when I bought all this stuff. And then I got put on the right medication and just got hit with an epiphany. Unfortunately, I was like $25,000 in debt by the time I hit this epiphany that, you know, it's got to stop. So this is mostly, I had a pouch of color crayons. So of course it's got all the color books to go with it. Yeah, I got Grumpy Cat, Hello Kitty, more Grumpy Cat, Little Bub. I miss Little Bub. She was such a sweetheart. But it was kind of surprising that she lived as long as she did with all the trouble that she had. And here we got more crayons. I'm not getting rid of all my crayons, mind you. I got a whole thing here. Got another one down there. I will admit, I love my colors. Maybe I probably should put that way. Then we got this, but I got stuff in there that needs to go with it. Then we got brand new pack of gel crayons. Turned out not to be what I thought they were. Some child might like them. And I got a Build-A-Bear workshop. Like I said, I went through my little childhood phase. Did most of them, but I believe we have enough for one more bear. So, somebody's going to like that. Box is getting full fast and I haven't even made a dent. Then we got a little puzzle. Yeah, I filled myself with so much clutter that I just can't believe how much stuff I got. In such a short time, really. I mean, I collected all this and all this debt in like less than a year. Although I still go out and buy stuff. I still love my crafts. As you can tell, I have lots of beads. I've got my flowers. I'm going to be making some wreaths. I got the yellow paint drying on Rimfy's paw print. So, I still like to have some stuff, but I just have too much. And it's like, let me scoot closer here. I'm giving myself a purge because it's just, as long as I have these reminders, I feel like I'm going to go back to it. And the last thing I want to do is go back to it because I'm getting myself straightened out through agency. I can't remember the name of it right now, but they're helping me. You know, they're not a consolidation, but they're something like that. So I make less, payments. And the last thing I want to do is mess that up because I have like a year left of payments and then I'm going to be debt free. And I would really like to be debt free. And it reminds me of why I did it. I was trying to fill something inside me, I think. Part of it was I was on wrong medication. But the reason I was on these medications was because there was something wrong inside me. I was having serious depression. No reason. Doesn't need to be a reason. It's a chemical thing. People need to realize, well, why are you depressed? Nothing's bad happening in your life. Well, that's fine and good. When your brain chemicals go off balance, you're going to have some kind of effect. Some people get schizophrenia. Some people get paranoia. Some people get depression. It just depends. I think, I'm not a doctor. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a doctor. It just depends on what chemicals are off balance, I think. And unfortunately, there are some of us, like me, who have other diseases or syndromes. Like I have restless leg syndrome. And, what else is it called? There's another one that goes with RLS. Periodic limb movement disorder, where things like antidepressants and histamines, I think I've gone over this in another video, just make it worse. And for me, it got so bad, I couldn't take it, and I just got more depressed. And so they put me on antidepressants, and I got more depressed, the symptoms got worse, and the only way I felt better was by buying things. And I found myself buying multiple things. Like, I couldn't have one box of crayons. I had to have two. Or three, or four. All kinds of things. We may or may not go through my closet. Although I have gone through my closet before, because unfortunately, especially since the virus thing, I've gained some weight and a lot of my clothes don't fit anymore. So I'm slowly moving them out, or trading them out. Not at half the rate I was before. I can't afford it. The only income I have is my disability. So I have to be really, I'm supposed to be really frugal. I do live with somebody who, at this point, he's retired. That's my other half. And we're not married yet legally, but we will get there as soon as I get out of debt. I don't want to mess him up. So the way it worked is the bills come out of my checking account, but he gives me the cash. So I would have some spending money. And it got to where I was taking that spending money and putting it in the bank to cover my bills, because I had so many credit cards that I was paying, and I was paying minimum payments on these credit cards. And after I got off of this one medication, Remeron to be exact, and I ended up committing suicide with it. And well, I didn't commit suicide obviously, but I did do an attempt. That's when I had my epiphany that, hey, this isn't working, this isn't right. I said, no more antidepressants. I went online. My doctors apparently weren't going online and doing any research, because they wanted to put me on more antidepressants, except for the one doctor who accused me of doing it for attention, who is no longer my doctor, hasn't been for a long time. So, yeah, I'm getting things straightened out. And I lost my train of thought, but I'm on a different medication. I can't take antidepressants. I found a doctor who realizes I can't take antidepressants. I actually have a doctor now who has restless legs himself, which is really cool, I think, because he has an insight on what I'm going through. He doesn't suffer depression, I don't think, but at least he has the insight and the knowledge, I think, to at least look things up if he wants to change things. I also have another doctor who does my depression medication and my anxiety medication, who understands. She sat there in front of me and Googled RLS triggers and discovered, and so she did the DNA test on me to find out what I can and cannot take. It took 3 tries, and if you're new to the game, it may take more than 1 try. It may take multiple tries. Like with me, it took 3 tries. I'm on a mood stabilizer rather than an antidepressant, and it cleared my head a lot, made me think a lot, made me realize, hey, you're not 2 years old anymore. It's fine, to have toys. I think a lot of it came from when I was growing up. I didn't have any toys. We were very poor. So, yeah, I'm going to give some away. Hopefully somebody can use them. And I hope you enjoyed my boxing rather than unboxing. I'm rambling now, so I may continue this next time. I had fun doing it. I had fun talking about it. I hope you enjoyed watching and listening. And I will catch you on the rebound.